Have you felt that faith isn't part of your life? That you feel like people need to be spreading the good joy of the Lord? Well, rest assured this podcast is sponsored by God. Enjoy.
Nigga!
Alright, welcome everyone to the MAGcast for the second week. This is episode 2. I'm John Droid, and I'm here with my lovely, sexy hosts, co-hosts, people. Introduce yourselves.
God, you're a cringe lord. God! Oh my...
At least I can talk to
hey
women.
Guys, it's... Hey... First of all, let me get my guillotine to cut your dick off.
Ooh.
Second of all, you suck. Third of all, go back to watching My Hero Academia. And fourth of all, hey guys, my name is Reckless Peggy. Donate to my Patreon.
I'm Panda, and I also second donate to Koi's Patreon.
This is bad.
This is amazing.
This is bad.
Hi, I'm the chief. I don't have a Patreon, so donate to Corey's. And let's
Hey,
get
I
this
have
shit
a
cracking.
Patreon. Donate to me. Shit.
Donate to Ale.
Nigga, no one's gonna donate to you.
No,
Listen.
don't donate. Ali, you don't even make any content.
Huh?
No, Alejandro does make content. Then he just deletes it.
I haven't deleted my drawings.
We're not talking. Oh,
That's content. That's technically content.
want
There
YouTube
are
content.
there are art.
I want YouTube
Patreon.
videos of you drawing.
It's like the whole Nike boycott that's going on right now. Only Alejandro does it to himself, where he will legit burn down his channel and then make it.
So what is the Nike boycott actually?
It's like, you know the guy who kneels?
Kaepernick, Colin
Like-
Kaepernick, or whoever it is.
Yeah, they like advertised him saying like, you know, like it was like
Believe it.
basically,
believe in
yeah.
like what
Believe in the heart of the cards.
It was
yeah, like like believe in the cause, and like, you know, there might be struggle with something, like it was like Nike, and then like everybody's just like, oh, you're supporting
mostly-
that guy.
Yeah, it's mostly just the fact that Nike is supporting the guy who knelt during the Pledge of Allegiance. What was it? Fuck is it called?
The
again?
national anthem.
The national
You're an
anthem. The national
American,
anthem.
Corey. What is wrong?
Yeah, the
with you?
national anthem.
I'm not
Sorry,
even
I drew a blank.
American, and I still know.
I drew a blank. But like basically, you know, it's Nike sort of promoting this guy, blah blah blah, to their product, and a lot of people are angry about that. I personally do not have a problem with him kneeling during the national anthem. If he's standing behind a belief, sure, go ahead. And I think people are overreacting. It's basically like Klansmen burning down a cross. Only white people are just burning down shoes now.
See, my thing is, since we're about to be a political podcast, who cares what people believe in as long as it's not hurting other people? I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean,
And
burning
That's what the
your
laws go
shoes,
around.
burning your shoes in the name of, like, I don't know. I guess you could argue.
Yeah, that's
racism
retarded.
is
That's fucking
ridiculous.
No,
retarded.
look, and now here's the
Did you
funny
guys see
part.
the actual person?
Ford.
Yes.
Here's the funny part. Ford said that they're on Nike's side on this whole entire thing, so people go start blowing up their cars now.
Oh,
I mean, their cars blow up by themselves anyway, so it's all good.
I mean, that is true.
Fuck.
We are. By the way, as a reminder, fellas, we are a Christian egalitarian society podcast. So if you guys like our podcast, please subscribe to.
We're never gonna get sponsored by Nike or Ford.
Or the Christian channel.
As the
I'm
only
sponsored by God.
as the oh my god.
Please, in the beginning of this video, you have to accentuate the fact that we are sponsored by God. I think that would be great.
Okay.
Okay, I mean, I just want to say, as the only British person on this podcast, your country is fucking weird, man.
Oh yeah, it is.
Like,
Oh yeah, the fuck it is.
like I can understand like not liking a guy because he's kneeling during the national anthem if you're really patriotic, but burning your own feet, like, burning your shoes while they're on your feet, it's just so backwards. It's so backwards. But anyway,
It's Gandhi style.
But anyway,
There's a reason I want to leave.
But anyway, movies, anime, and gaming. Let's go.
Yeah. So what have you guys been up to this week? Let's just fucking someone choose a story that you want to talk about.
Who wants to go first?
I and me and Alejandro watched the Mission
I
Impossible
and me.
movies a few weeks ago.
I and me. Yeah.
And and Alejandro. Yep. We we watched Mission Impossible movies, like all of them, except the one in theaters, which I still have to see.
You still haven't seen
But
that one yet?
No, I haven't. I haven't been able to go. I know.
Fuck, you could have gone now. Fuck the podcast.
Yeah, see everybody gonna go see Mission Impossible 6. Oh man, dude, the first one is the best one. It's like, it's up there in like the movies of like that generation of like movies that's like so great. Like it's filmed so beautifully. It's like so awesome, and I love it. It's like an awesome kind of like James Bond. It's like the most James Bond I think out of all of them.
It's the least dumb.
Yeah,
like,
it's the least dumb.
Like,
except
after
the
that movie,
helicopter
everything gets
in the
fucking
tunnel.
dumb.
Yeah, there's like a Oh man, if you want to talk about like the worst one of the movies is the second one. Oh, and all I gotta say, pigeons, my dude. There is like a whole bunch of pigeons in that movie for no apparent reason, and like towards the end.
And slow-mo. And slow-mo.
And slow-mo.
Slow-mo pigeons
slow-mo
with kung fu and god rays.
So you get off the first movie, you're just like, man, that was a really great experience. Then you start the second movie, and you start off with like this weird kind of slow motion kind of romance going on between Tom Cruise and this other actress from Westworld, and it's just it's a mess. I don't know what they were thinking. Who directed the second one?
I think it was John Woo or something like that.
John Woo? Is that? Yeah. He sucked. He just... I don't know what
he's not really tailored for that kind of movie.
It wasn't even like... I mean, just the whole thing was bad.
Yeah, he's the person who directed Face Off. The one with fucking... What's his name?
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage.
The J.J. Abrams one was good.
Yeah, number 3. That was really good.
Yeah.
Personally, after watching those movies, the first one is honestly a favorite, but Panda, you really need to see the new one, because like the new one still has that like super high intensity action that you see in like the more recent ones, like the Ghost Protocol and what was the other one? Rogue Nation.
Yeah.
Like it has that, it has all that action and all that shit, but the intensity and like the atmosphere of the movie is way more darker. It's way more intense, and it's like it feels really good to watch. Like that entire time you're just sitting down, it's like the time is just flying through because of how fucking well made it's done. So
yeah, I will go see it because Henry Cavill's in it, and I love that guy. So
isn't this Mission Impossible film the reason why he had to have his mustache CGI'd off in Batman?
Yes, because they wouldn't let him shave
Justice
it.
League, yeah. Contractually not alled to shave a mustache. That's actually the most
like
Hollywood
the director's
thing
just
ever.
like, we couldn't let him do it, and like he's just it's like, oh,
it looks
man,
so bad. Like, I mean, I know we're not talking about Mission Impossible here, but like in Justice League, I've seen like screenshots and stuff. It just looks terrible.
It's pretty bad.
So,
because they contracted a studio to make the mask for like his face and that, like the CGI that off. And it was just horrible.
So
they said like they were budget like crunching that up and like trying to get it done as quickly as possible.
Wouldn't it have just been better for everyone involved for him to shave it and then just put on a fake mustache? Like I've seen
exactly.
Like if you look at films, you see the wigs
it would have been
wearing...
better. It would have been better just to delay Justice League into 2018, like they should have done. So then he could just shave his mustache off for the reshoots.
I mean, yeah.
So honestly, when I went to watch Justice League in theaters, I honestly completely forgot about the whole CGI lips. And as soon as I sat in the movie and I saw that scene happen,
first scene,
I instantly remembered why everyone was talking about this movie. I was like, oh, this is why fucking people are fucking
literally. Yeah, here's the thing. I love the first scene just like as a scene, but like his mustache thing, like I'm just like, why? Like you just ruined the whole, like that will never be good because you just made it look horrible. Like what are you doing? And like that's pretty much what I gotta say about the whole movie. Like you just messed it up. What are you doing?
It was.
The thing I don't understand about the mustache is like, if you look at modern films, wigs can look so realistic now. Couldn't you just not get like a lip wig and make it look the exact same as a real mustache?
A lip wig?
But
It's probably because it is an action movie. They're doing a lot of action and they don't want to risk it falling off and doing weird shit.
I suppose, but
like they could easily fuck that off. Yeah.
I mean, anyway, mustaches aside, who's next? Should I go?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I think it was I don't even know what day it was now, but I went to go see Blackklansman, Spike Lee's new film, based on some faux real shit, as it reminds you at the start. And I don't know why, but I was expecting more comedy, just from the trailers. But it's a super serious film. It does.
It's not a comedy.
It's not really. Like there are moments where it's funny. There's a scene towards the end which I won't spoil that is really funny. But it's primarily because it's based on this real life cops like autobiography. So it's all based on real events except for the scenes they put in that are like. I put in that are fictional just to make it more of like a film, but it is based on real events. Most of it is accurate.
That's crazy.
So they keep it pretty grounded, and yeah, there are moments where you might laugh, but for the most part, it's just this genuine, intense story of these guys going undercover in the KKK and discover, like, just kind of learning more about what they are doing and what they believe, and kind of. As an audience member, as a black person, like hearing these views, and the film's only set in like 1979, and like hearing the way that some people thought back then, and let's be realistic, still think now. Yep. It was kind of just like it made you uncomfortable, but I feel like good art makes you feel uncomfortable, and I think it's the first film I've seen in a while that wasn't either a comic book movie or a Star Wars film. And I'm honestly so grateful I went, because it was just nice to go in there and watch something grounded, but appreciate a different kind of filmmaking. And I would honestly recommend anyone who is not a racist to go and see this film. because it has a message that unfortunately is still really relevant today, and the fact that the message is relevant becomes really important towards the end. And if you see the film, the ending floored me, and I won't say anything if you guys haven't seen it, but go see Blackklansman as soon as you can, because
basically Nino can't watch this movie.
Oh my god!
Is he racist?
I mean, he's racist, but I mean,
I think Nino can't watch it, but I think Econ will fucking make fun of it.
Nino, you can watch it. I'm joking. If he's listening, but
he's not listening.
No, but like Nino, I mean, I'm not saying Nino is a racist, but if he was racist towards anybody. But
wait! You did not just do that. No, you did not just do that.
Wait!
It's that whole thing. He's not racist. But
wait! No, let me finish. Like, I'm not going to accuse anyone of being a racist, but if he was racist towards anybody, it would be towards white people, so he would enjoy this film. Is what I'm trying to get at. But Nino, don't let these niggas tarnish your name. Like.
My goodness.
I am on your side.
Bro, I've been tarnishing his name since he fucking let me draw for him.
But yeah,
been tarnished.
But Nino aside, big up his Crunchyroll vid. Happy to have him back on the YouTubes. But Nino aside, I would say it's like, I don't know. I might have to watch it again. That might change what I think. But I'd say it's like I'd say 9 out of 10. But bear in mind, I'm not some like film like savant. I just like watching films that look interesting from trailers. I really enjoyed it.
I mean, the critical response for this movie has been insanely high. Like on average, it's like getting 8s and 9s out of 10s. So
yeah, like 9 out of 10, like deservedly so. Like it's well made. It has a message. Like it's not just it's trying to say something, and I think it says it very well. And it's kind of, you watch it and you don't necessarily feel good when you leave the theater, because it's like it's making a very real point that is still relevant right now, and that kind of brings you down a bit. Like, oh shit, people really just hate other people because of what they look like, and like these beliefs that have just been passed down to them, and that's fucked. But it's a really good piece of cinema that I would encourage anyone to watch.
Honestly,
I need to see it.
Yeah,
Adam Driver's in it. and I
Yes,
love that
fucking
guy.
Kylo Ren. My God, Kylo Ren
Kylo
saying the word
Ren, the
nigger.
best
Oh
thing
my
in
God.
Star
Like,
Wars.
like at one point he has to say nigger because when he's on the cover, and I was like, oh shit, Ben fucking Solo just called me a nigger. Oh my God, like it was wild,
Dude.
But yeah,
I've been meaning to watch it. I've been meaning to watch that and what was it? The one with the black guy on the phone.
Sorry to bother you.
Sorry to bother you.
Oh, I didn't
Bro,
see that
I've been
too.
wanting to watch those movies, but I haven't had the money to go to the theaters recently. So
I wanted to see Sorry to bother you, but I'm pretty sure that I don't think it got like a theatrical release in the UK. Like I would go online, I'm pretty sure it's an independent movie. So I'd go online and be like, sorry to bother you, UK Film Times. Like I'd look for my local cinema and be like, there's nothing there. And I was like, is it even out here? But I really want to see it because literally the trailer dropped around the time I got a job in the call center. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to have to use a fucking white voice. This is sick. but I never got to see it, and I'm really depressed by that because
what's your UK white voice?
It's like it's more just enunciating everything like hard.
It's hard to do it when you don't need to do it.
Yeah, exactly. Like someone will call and I'll be like,
I do it at work.
Yeah, exactly. Like you just
When I have
turn
to
it
answer
on.
the phone.
Yeah, you just turn it on. Like I remember one time, I was in a Discord call with Nino, and he was like, he just dropped all pretense of trying to sound in a way that where people who weren't like black British people would understand him, and he just went on a full-on tirade and saying things only I would get because I am also black and British and slang we use. And it was like, and because you talk to people and you can turn on whatever way you need to speak. If I'm talking to you guys, I won't necessarily try and sound like a white person, but I'll talk in a way, I won't use slang that you guys won't get. If I'm at work, I'll try and sound like really well spoken. If
Use
I'm
all the slang you want.
you know what I mean? But yeah, but yeah, I wanted to see Sorry to Bother You because it kind of it reflected my life, and I didn't get to watch it.
In my white boy voice, when I like answer the phone, I'm just like, I kind of get feminine with it. Like I sound more like a girl when I answer the phone.
Oh my!
Like I think people think I'm a girl when I answer the phone because like my voice is kind of high for a guy. Like but you know, because I hit puberty. And then I was just like, cool.
Did you?
I did. I hit puberty and like.
When did you?
I did like when I was like 12 or 13.
Oh wow, late bloomer, huh?
When?
I mean,
That's what?
What? That's like when most people hit it.
Nigga, guess when I hit it, nigga. Guess when I hit it.
Were you 9?
When I was 5, nigga. When I was 5 years old.
Damn.
All of a sudden, I felt drop. I was like, whoa.
You just have the voice you have now. You're like, whoa. Like, hey, mom.
Man,
Whoa.
if only you were able to use those obtained assets on anybody.
Hey mom, what's for dinner?
She's like,
Bruh, like
sure.
all of a sudden, it felt like they were doing the Totoro dance outside the house and the trees are growing. I was like, what's going on down there? Like,
My nigga Totoro. My nigga Totoro. That's a great movie. Everyone should watch it.
Yeah.
Definitely, I will be watching it eventually.
So Corey, what do you want to say? What do you want?
what do you want me to talk about?
Tell me about Kemono Friends.
No, don't.
Fuck
No,
Kemono
don't.
Friends Season 2.
No, don't.
I am going to talk about this.
God damn it.
Because this is important news to me. I don't care if it's important to y'all. I don't care if it's not important to anyone else watching. It's important to me, so therefore I will highlight it. Fuck Kemono Friends Season 2. They fucking Kojima'd my fucking... Is that making sense? No,
Yeah.
they Konami'd my Kojima. It's the same way they Kadokawa my Tatsuki. So basically, Kemono Friends was initially a failed mobile game project, but then the anime release came out, and that shit sold like fucking hot biscuits.
Was that weird one that looked really bad?
Yes.
The CG anime? Yeah.
The really shitty anime,
It was, you only seen half the first episode, probably, Alejandro. And I have seen the entirety of the thing, and it is an actual
I
good
will
show.
never
It's
finish
really
that
charming.
show.
It's really charming. The way they anthropomorphize the animals is really
it's
well done, I
fucking
think.
dumb.
And there's a really great element of like camaraderie and teamwork throughout the entirety of the show with a post-apocalyptic backdrop that is a show don't tell narrative
It looks
behind
like
there.
a
But
cheap
that's besides the
Disney
point.
cartoon.
Now, here's the thing. I just accentuated and highlighted upon many of the facts or elements of the show that works. And this idiot, Alejandro, doesn't seem to get it. So,
it's not that I don't get it. It's just that I actually can't give two shits about a show that looks that ugly.
Well,
So
Well, here's the thing. Let me put a gun in your mouth.
Yeah.
Pull the trigger.
Yeah, daddy?
No,
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna say pull the trigger.
Oh.
I was gonna castrate him first, then pull the trigger.
Oh.
Like 10 minutes later.
Tasteful.
But that's not the point.
I like it
They're
dirty.
working on they're working on this anime project without the guy behind the work that actually made it watchable. So Tatsuki, he put like his heart and soul into this project with only like about like 10 staff members at the time too. And they managed to turn out a product that a lot of people loved, and they booted him out the studio like Kojima. And a lot of people, if you'll see on the trailer, there's a shit ton of dislikes on that trailer because my boy Tatsuki isn't on the project. And yeah, I'm a bit pissed too.
Damn.
Because I think, like everyone, if you like to see a sequel to one of your favorite works, you don't want to see someone else on it that you don't trust. Or, like, Metal Gear Survive, you don't want that.
Yeah.
You don't want a Metal Gear game without Kojima.
I like how people were like, that game came out, some people were trying to defend it. They're just like, whoa, like, Metal Gear Survive, like, it's not as bad as people say. And then you realize that you gotta buy more character slots to get more characters.
And you gotta buy save slots.
Yeah, you gotta buy save slots. Like,
God,
like, ooh,
fucking.
what were you
Yeah.
thinking?
Metal Gear Survive is such a bad game.
I didn't even play it. Like,
That game was
played a
fun.
bit of it
That
over
game
a
was a
friend's
lot of
house.
fun, actually.
Yeah, I too like fucking poking zombies with a pole.
No, here's the thing.
Like,
If you play that game late at night with friends, that shit is the most dumb
it's
fun
like,
game.
It's like you're the fucking ghetto lancer from Fate, like with the fucking pole, just like
Dude,
poking these fucking
Corey,
zombies.
Corey.
Like,
It's
wow.
Play
not
that
fun.
play that game with 3 other friends late at night. This shit is fucking hilarious. It is a great time. That shit was-
hilarious in the best, in a good way or in a bad way.
Yes.
Yeah,
Nigga,
yes, in a bad way?
yes. Because I too like picking up a huge ass pole and just going.
Nah, I enjoyed it. I
doink,
actually enjoyed that
doink,
game. I think
doink.
it got way too much of a negative rep. I think it's just average. It's not as bad as people make it.
Well,
out to
I think the game's existence is more so an insult than
No,
anything
okay,
else. in
yes,
the
I
game.
agree,
Because the
okay.
game is just a below average zombie game, but the fact that it has the Metal Gear title attached to it with them,
I
kicking
agree
out
with that.
Kojima is
I
basically
agree
a
with
spin
that.
in his face.
But here's the thing. I haven't played a single Metal Gear game. I just played this game just because it looked dumb and I wanted to check it out. And I enjoyed myself while playing
Nigga,
it.
if you wanted to play a game where you get to fucking joust enemies, play Genital Jousting. It's on Steam for $15.
How about I don't do that and say I did?
How about it has a good story, by the way.
Oh, it's...
Wow.
No, it
Corey.
actually has a good. It actually has. Tickle me surprised when I played this game.
Wait,
it actually had a good
Don't
story.
say tickle me surprised when you're talking about genitals.
It actually had a fucking great story about like the downfall of this man in the shape of a penis, by the way. But like, oh, it's so good. It's such a good game.
Well, speaking
yeah.
of bad press,
Panda, can you just put like the
games.
confused emoji like over my image while this is going on? Like,
It's a good game.
it's like, what
Well-
the heck is going on? Talking about genital jousting.
It's a good game. The
I'm not
story
saying
mode,
it.
at least.
I actually want to play. I heard about it.
okay, wait. So
Yeah.
did you guys see the tweet I just posted on the Discord?
No.
It's
What did you just post?
it's
What the fuck is that? Is that Baki? And the fucking Predator? A Predator versus Baki? Wait, is this real?
I think it's real.
What is... Panda, put this up on the fucking
Yeah, I'll-
screen right
I
now.
will. Yeah.
Is that
I'll show everybody
Baki?
what this is.
It's real, dude. It's real. This is real.
Predator and Baki the Grappler on the same exact poster. You gotta be shitting me.
What the fuck is going on?
Wow. All these fucking shitty crossovers, you know? Cross advertising. Much like how shitty the cross advertising was between Boku no Hero and Infinity War.
Oh!
That wasn't even shitty cross advertising. That was actually pretty well done.
That's my victory noise. So
The anime is still more
Metal
successful
Gear-
than Kemono
what
Friends,
were-
huh?
We're with Metal Gear Survive.
When has success meant anything in terms of the quality of a work?
Yeah, it's a good show.
That's true.
It's a good show.
See? Uh-huh.
It's a good fucking show.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
Corey, did you just ask when has success had anything to do with the quality of the work? Is that the question you just asked?
No, it was rhetoric.
No, because like I mean, we could have a discussion about that because like I think there are things that aren't quality but are really successful. Then there are things that are successful because they are quality, and then there are things that are quality that aren't successful.
Well,
it just depends. It's right place, right time, wrong place.
My thing was success does not always equal.
Yeah, 100%.
Quality,
I 100% agree with that statement.
Because something like Zegapane was not successful at all whatsoever.
Yeah.
But that shit is fucking top tier anime.
And something like Kemono Friends was kind of successful, but that shit was trash.
Even though you didn't watch any of it.
All around, everybody.
You didn't watch any of it. You didn't even watch any of it.
That doesn't mean I can't have preconceived notions about the anime.
I mean, I'm not going to take you seriously then, because you haven't experienced the work.
I played the Battlefield 5 beta.
Oh, how was that?
Because I was seeing, like, because I literally, I had no idea the beta was out. I didn't see any press for it, nothing.
Wait, you said you played a beta?
Yeah.
Nigga, that was a beta?
Yes,
beta.
it's out right now. yeah, exactly. Nobody, like, I'm just like, wait a minute, what? So I hop on in, and it's Battlefield. Like, is this Battlefield? And I'm like, okay.
A lot of people don't like it. A lot of people are not interested in that beta right now.
A lot of people, everybody who's played it says the game's great.
No, that is not at all what people. What?
That's all I've seen on the internet. People that have actually played the beta says they love the beta, but not everybody's playing the beta.
From what I've seen, like the Battlefield YouTubers I follow, they're like, this beta fucking sucks. It's trash.
Oh, I've seen Battlefield YouTubers saying it's good.
You guys watch different YouTubers.
It's probably just.
I know.
It's probably just.
But
probably just a fine game. It's probably just a fine Battlefield game, just with a bunch of negative press behind it.
I love Battlefield 1. Like, that's the one I liked the most.
Yeah, I like that one.
But Battlefield 5 here, it's a little bit more fast paced, and like they can like people are shooting like way farther than they were in Battlefield 1, and like everything's like more like the guns can shoot faster and everything. So I'm just spawning in, getting
You're
killed
in World
instantly.
War II.
I know. I'm not saying that.
The guns can shoot faster. Introduction of assault rifles.
Wow, when did Alejandro become a history major?
I actually follow a lot of history channels on YouTube. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh, do you now?
I actually follow a decent amount of history channels on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
I was gonna say that when I spawn into the map, I instantly die. Like, it's not even like I have a chance to like turn the outcome around. It's like I'm spawning in and then I'm just dead. I'm like, what is happening?
So you
like,
got the Call of Duty spawns.
Yeah, that's what I was getting like the whole time, and I'll just run into like 5 different people, like they're just running together, and I'm just like, what am I? And like I'm there with my group, and they're just sucking, and I'm just like, what are you guys doing? And also, I played the medic, and I played medic in Battlefield 4, Battlefield, Bad Company 2, and Battlefield 1, and all that. It's just how you play it. Like, I know how to play it, so I'm walking around, and I'm trying to heal people, and it tells me to push the down button for throwing like a medkit at people. I do it, and it says I have 0 medkits, but I'm a medic. And I'm like, I haven't thrown any. I just spawned in. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I literally have no healing. So I'm like trying to run around to heal people or heal myself, and I can't do it. And I'm just so confused about the game. I don't get it. I don't understand. It's just...
See, the only reason I haven't checked out the beta was because that means I have to download Origin on PC, and I don't want to download Origin on PC because Origin sucks.
Yeah.
So
I got it on PlayStation.
Nah.
I feel so bad for DICE. I feel so bad for their team.
DICE is actually a good company. It's just EA.
It's just EA. The fucking initial trailer for Battlefield 5 was not good. It's not even because women in World War II.
I thought that trailer was actually fantastic.
I
love that trailer.
No, compare that trailer to the Battlefield 1 trailer.
I was actually more
the
hyped.
Battlefield.
No, I was more hyped for the Battlefield 5 trailer.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was too.
How?
It had
because
more
that was
cool
awesome.
Yeah, that was.
Did you not see the Battlefield 1 trailer?
I did.
I don't remember it.
I remember it.
What?
I remember Battlefield 5 way more. I mean,
It was
so
fast
cool.
paced. It had a lot of interesting mechanics, and it looked really cool. It super intrigued
I liked
me.
when I actually loved when that woman with the freaking robot arm or whatever,
Yeah, that was
like
pretty cool.
everybody's like hating on. I'm like, I thought that was the coolest part of the thing.
That was pretty,
Like,
what? That was pretty cool.
Like when I
But
saw
the Battlefield 1 trailer though, I can pick out so many
I
things
was
I remember.
bored.
The people on the horseback with their fucking swords, the
That's
fucking
cool.
giant blimp coming down
No,
towards the
I
guy.
love that too.
They're like, and then the music and oh my god.
I love that.
Oh my god.
I just thought the trailer was all right for
Okay.
the Battlefield 1 trailer. It didn't really catch my
I
interest.
thought it was way better than the Battlefield 5 trailer. Not to say the Battlefield 5 trailer was a bad trailer, but
I
thought it was all
like
new
the
point of
Infinite
emphasis.
Warfare trailer more than the Battlefield 1 trailer.
okay, that's where you need to go jump off a cliff and hope that you
That wasn't
hit the
that
ground.
wasn't even a bad trailer. That was a good trailer.
you
For all
right
you
there.
for all you want to say about that.
Alejandro, is there a
Corey,
window in your
Corey,
room right
Corey,
now? Is there a window in your room right now?
Corey, I
Jump out
remember
that
fucking
window.
sending you the link to that trailer and you saying, "Oh my god, this looks really cool." You literally said
No
that.
proof, no proof, no
You
proof
li-
whatsoever. I didn't do it. I ain't OJ. I ain't doing nothing. No proof.
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna
Hey,
take a
you just
screenshot.
hate OJ, nigga.
Did you just say I'm not OJ?
OJ, you ain't got no proof, nigga.
I'm gonna scroll back. 2 years.
You know, I could easily say that you sent me a link saying, "Hey, look at this Futanari. Do you like it?" Oh,
I mean, that would be
absolutely
true.
love Futanari.
I'll send you Futanari right
shit,
now.
you
I
do
got a
it.
good stash
Oh,
of
shit.
Futanari that I can send you.
You know, honestly, I don't even mind Futanari.
Exactly. They're just sexy girls with dicks.
Yeah. That's... Oh,
What
only I kind of look up the real deal once in a while.
Wait,
What the?
The real
What is
deal?
this? What is this podcast turned into?
Oh my god.
I'm not trying to. By the way, this podcast is sponsored by Chatterbait.
Oh my day.
Oh my god! This is so bad.
I mean, shit, nigga. I experiment around with what I watch. That's what I do.
oh my
Corey.
Corey.
We're learning. This is just going into the saga of Corey.
The saga. What? It's a Kiss Exist now. It's Chatterbait.
I just choked on water.
Corey.
Leave it to me to bring up this and OJ within the same breath. Like, come on.
Why do you always have to take it to these severely dark places?
You know
It's
what?
because he can't find the
because
woman
we
in
are because you know what? We're severely dark men. Okay, that's why.
Physically or emotionally?
Hey, I mean both. Hey, man.
Yo, speak for yourself, man. Team light
Hey,
skin.
man.
Team
Hey,
light
man.
skin, man.
You know when you leave toast in the toaster for too long, we darker than that. Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Fucking darker than black.
Anyway,
Oh my god.
Anyway.
Speaking of weird
It's
sexual
anime.
stuff, Chief, tell us about what you finished watching.
Oh shit, yeah. I finished watching Shimoneta the other week.
Did you consider that dark?
What?
No, I said sexual.
Sexual,
said-
not dark.
Oh,
he said
I thought you
sexual.
said dark and
Ale.
sexual. You said weird and
No,
sexual. Okay,
no.
never mind.
No,
Weird.
no. If the future is like Shimoneta, it is dark.
Yeah,
you're right.
but anyway, so I was watching HunterXHunter, and I was on the Greed Island arc, and I finished it now, thankfully. But I got really bored by it because
It's not a good arc.
I didn't give a shit about Genthru, and because the whole thing with the bomber took up such a large chunk of the story. Like, the stuff with the Phantom Troop is way more interesting. Watching Gon and Killer
really
with
was.
Bisky is way more interesting. But so much of the arc is spent on this really boring dickhead with glasses. So I just kind of got bored and wanted to watch something else for a bit. So Shimoneta had been on my plan to watch for ages. Since I heard Digi mention it in a video about
So,
fan service or something.
quick question.
So yeah.
Where are you in HunterXHunter right now?
I'm watching Chimera and
Okay.
Meruem hasn't been born yet, but Neferpitu has. So
Okay.
yeah, so that's
All
where I
right.
am.
Okay.
So
But,
you did see the dodgeball game.
Yeah, that was like one of the best parts.
That was
as
the
well.
only good part in that whole fucking argument.
Yeah, that bit was cool. But so I was getting bored by it, so I decided to watch Shimoneta because I'd been wanting to watch for a while, and I didn't expect to like love the show as much as I did. Like it's really funny, of course, because it's meant to be a comedy, but it's also like the humor is juvenile, but the story has a message. Like it does have a point to make about sexual repression and trying to liberate yourself from that, and it does it in this really funny way. And like it's just so outlandish. Like when Gathered Fabric get introduced, it's just crazy. And like I would happily watch another 12 episodes if there were more. But I had a really good time with it. And then after that, I had to go back to HunterXHunter and just kind of force myself through the last parts of Greed Island. But now I'm in Chimera Ant, and I'm just like, this is why I fucking love this show. Like I remembered why. Oh yeah, this shit is fucking excellent. It was just that arc was a bit lackluster, but now I'm back on it.
Dude, it gets better. It keeps getting better. So
yeah.
So yeah,
I really
Shimoneta
liked
is
Greed
awesome.
Island.
Why?
I don't know. I liked it because was that the one right after the
that was the video game one. That was the one where they were in the
You
video
cat
game.
in the game.
Yeah, was the York New City right before that?
Yes.
Yeah, I really hated York New City.
What?
So
Yeah, this nigga's weird.
Wow.
I didn't care for York New City.
Wait,
what? This guy, Panda just saw the girl with the vacuum. I was like, nope. Just nope.
That's the second best part. What?
No, I didn't care for it.
You like Greed
When I
Island more
watched
than
it.
York? Okay.
I liked
That's
Greed
weird.
Island. Yeah,
Oh,
I was just like, dude,
shit.
I'm really down for this Greed Island. Yeah.
Panda, who hurt you?
I've been hurt by so many.
Like, okay,
What
fair.
the fuck?
I mean, fair enough.
I remember when I was talking to Alex.
Oh my god, what did Alex say?
He was like, back when I watched, he's just like, wait, you liked Greed Island more than York New? And he's like telling me all this stuff. He's just like, no, dude, they don't tell you why York New is great. And I'm just like, I just don't care for this freaking guy, like Naruto ripoff. Like,
Naruto.
I just
okay,
think
Hunter came out in 1998. Naruto started in 1999. If anything's a ripoff, it's Naruto.
I mean, to be fair, that story arc came out after Hunter, so yeah.
But I think it just comes down to this. Panda just didn't like Melody. That's it.
Oh shit! Because
he wanted some hot female sidekick.
I did.
He didn't get it. He got a rat.
I wanted my little lolly blondes in Greed Island.
Okay, no. You are wrong.
I thought Corey was supposed
Get
to
out
be
of
the
here.
lolicon. What?
Where's fucking Chris Hansen when you need him? Come over here, boy.
I thought Corey was the one who's supposed to like little
Chris
children
Hansen,
in anime.
stay back.
wait,
Stay
yo,
back.
My name is Chris Hansen. Take a seat.
Oh.
Take a seat right over there.
Oh,
yo,
like
Ale,
this.
you.
What are you doing?
I just wanted to see some lollies.
Oh my
They're
god.
blonde.
Oh my god.
All right, what's up, Chief?
No, because you said the York New arc happened after Naruto had died, but I'm pretty sure Kurapika is like in the very beginning during the Hunter exam. He says, the Scarlet Eyes, and I want to avenge my people.
He
and shit.
is, but like,
Stecky.
I just don't care for it. Like, I'm just like, I've seen it already.
I mean,
like, I don't
yeah.
need to see it again.
But I think
I don't
like,
care for how much focus he got compared to like Gon and Killua.
See, I like the way the story can it will focus on whoever it wants, whenever it wants, despite the fact that like all the promotional material
I
have
love that.
all 4 of them. I think it's just nice because like the real main characters are Gon and Killua, but like they can have little to no interaction with the bad guys, like the main villain, for so much of the arc. I like that about Hunter.
I think that's one of my favorite parts of the show. The fact that this show is not afraid to we're not gonna show Gon for a good 12 to 20 episodes. We're gonna focus on this set of characters because
at least
this
not in
is their story right now.
At least not in the A plot. Like he'll always
I
be
like
part of
it.
like the B
Like,
plot.
I totally
but...
get that. I totally like that, but I just didn't care for like the guy, like Kurapika. I don't like him.
See, I mean,
Like, he did. I don't care. Like, I feel like he's just so generic. I just don't like him.
I mean, fair enough.
Before that shit, but okay, all right.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm with Ali. I like the fact that sometimes Gon will just
Like,
be
I
part of-
didn't care for him at the beginning either. Like, I was just like, I don't care for this guy all that much. And then when he got his own arc, I was just like, and he got so much focus, I was like, I don't care.
I mean,
I
did you not
loved all the
like? Did you not
characters,
like the
honestly.
stuff with the troop, like when the Phantom Trooper introduced? Because that was my favorite bit of the arc.
That was
Phantom Troop was
that was the best
cool.
part.
Yeah, but yeah,
Troop was cool.
I mean, I'm with Ale. I like the fact that sometimes the B.
I mean, it
plot-
wasn't bad. I'm not saying it was a bad arc. It was. I mean,
Yeah.
the bad arc was probably like. I don't even know. I don't think I had a bad.
There's
arc.
no real bad arc. That's the thing with Hunter x
There's no
Hunter.
bad
There's a
arc,
worse
yeah.
arc, but there's no bad arc.
Yeah.
Like
I think-
you could say the Hunter exam is the bad arc, but it's fine. It's a generic
like-
show.
I like-
It's a good-
I like
it's
that
a good
way more than-
introduction.
I like that
I
way
like-
more than Greed Island. Not gonna lie, I had way more fun with that.
Yeah, same. The
I
whole
like that
tournament
more
when
than
they were on
Greed
the
Island,
island, that
too.
was fun.
Yeah.
Damn.
Great
I mean,
Island
Greed
was
Island's like a middle. Like,
No,
for me. Like,
Great
It
Island.
really do be like that.
Great Island was honestly the hardest one to get through. That was
Yes.
not a fun arc.
That was
to
the
sit through.
easiest one for me.
See, I went from like
It's just
watching,
right after the.
I went from watching like I don't even know how many episodes a day to like being lucky if I even managed to watch 2 while watching Greed Island because I just didn't care. But anyway, what are we talking about next, guys?
Hey. I don't know. Can I talk about shit I've been watching?
Of
Yeah.
course,
What?
step right up, Corey.
Of course. So I've been watching New Game. I finished the first season of New Game the other day.
Ooh.
Originally, when I was watching it airing, I was watching it with World War II Dragon, otherwise known as Skrulls, and I hated the first 2 episodes. Mostly because I was probably watching with him. Because when I went back to rewatch those episodes and finish the first season, I absolutely kind of adored it.
Yeah.
I need to go to the second season, probably like tonight before work at 8 a.m. tomorrow. It's gonna be awful. But yeah, I really like this focus on like the whole entire office space, this whole game development area. And there's also a really nice focus on this whole idea of just like enough is like never really enough, and that every single like component of a game needs to be like at its best or even far beyond what its best should be. There's a really like heavy focus on that when it comes to the game development itself and the people self-improving as a whole. And you know me, I love works where people like to self-improve. PBK euphonium.
I've been meaning to get into that show. It's just a bit too moe for me. So
Now, don't you dare use that word in front of me, young man.
it's
Don't you dare.
I just really
I actually really wanted to watch too. Like a couple weeks ago, I was actually looking it up, going like, "Ooh, that's going like on the top of my plan to watch because I need to watch this immediately."
It's actually good. Like I was
like I
I was
don't doubt
surprised.
that,
It was
but
good.
it's way too moe, man.
Like there's this whole like
What's wrong with
dynamic
Moe?
between like
Huh?
What's wrong with Moe?
It's just not my thing.
it's just not an aesthetic that appeals to them. Don't worry, we can put the special kids in the corner. Let's talk right now, you and me, Panda. But like they have this a lot of these cool character relationships. One between the Alba, the main character, and Yagami, who is a person not like Yagami, by the way, which a lot of people tend to think. But there's this whole nice relationship between like mentor who's inspiring, Alba, because Alba is the main character. She was inspired by Yagami's character design, and that's why she got into the whole entire industry in the first place. And to have her as a mentor, teaching her how to become better, and then through her relationship with Alba, learning how to become better herself, I find that shit to be really fucking cool. Also, I'm rating Medaka Box. That's probably going to be the best shonen I ever experienced. So, yeah, because written by Nisio Isin, and it's better than My Hero Academia so far. Shonen Jump, please, or Medaka Box.
Is that even
Medaka
Shonen
Box
Jump?
and
I don't.
anime.
Wait, is Medaka Box even Shonen Jump?
Yeah, you said that, but I.
Yeah, it is Shonen Jump.
it?
It's Shonen Jump Weekly. Yeah, Medaka Box. Hell yeah, I believe 13 chapters in, baby.
Huh.
It is already better than all these fucking shonens I've experienced.
Huh. I mean, it's not better than JoJo. So.
We're not even gonna get started on JoJo.
JoJo's so up and down for me.
Like JoJo,
I mean, it's not better.
Great.
It's not better than Fullmetal Alchemist or Gurren Lagann. So.
JoJo is a great show, but the people who treat it like it's the holy grail of fiction need to back the fuck up. Holy shit!
It's not.
This shit.
That's Gurren Lagann, but. Oh, Koe no Katachi's
But I mean,
a shonen
I went to
too.
part 7.
Koe no
What you say?
Koe no Katachi's a shonen too.
Did you know that Non Biori is a seinen?
Yeah.
Oh, it is?
It is, yeah.
I've known about it since I started watching it.
I gotta watch it. So
Also,
how
did you
is-
know?
Also,
so
Mob
how
Psycho
is-
is a show.
So how can you watch Non Biori, but you can't watch New Game?
Because I watched Non Biori like 2 or 3 years ago when that didn't really bother me, but as time goes on, I care less and less about Moe.
I guess it's like an aesthetic thing.
The only
Like, I can see it.
the like
You,
the
like you're
closest
not
thing
dunking
to
on the
Moe-
work itself. It's just
No,
something
yeah.
that's not to your taste.
Like I
Okay.
like Kyoto Animation. It's one of my favorite studios, and even then sometimes it can be a bit much. But it, like, I don't hate it. It's just it's not my preference.
It's not your preferred. It's not your preferred style, but it's not. You're not dunking on it.
Yeah.
You know, I can appreciate that. That means I don't have to dunk you into a basketball hoop.
Like I'll
Anytime
rewatch Shiro
soon.
Bako.
Wow.
It's just it's just New Game is that Super Moe where it's like it's not only the
Super
it's
Moe.
not only like the cute eyes, but
Is
the
it gonna
proportion-
fly away with the cape?
Yeah, but it's like the cute features, but it's
Super
also
Moe.
like short bodies and shit like that. It's like
Who's that?
it's
Who's that?
it's
It's
just
Super Moe.
I fucking hate
Is it
you.
a bird? Is it a plane?
You're a fucking retard. Fuck
It's
off.
Hayo gozaimasu. Fucking
So
nigga, you talk about fucking Moe like it's Crypto the Super Dog. What the fuck?
Crypto the fucking super.
So,
dog.
Panda.
Wow, that's a deep cut.
God.
That's a deep cut. Fucking hell.
Oh,
but Panda, how far are you in Jack Ryan?
3 episodes.
You're only Jesus. What is taking so long to watch that show?
Dude,
He has
Siege.
work. He has
Siege.
work.
No, I've been
He
off
has-
for 3 days, but Siege
wait,
has
okay.
been
Okay, wait a second. No, this goes into a much deeper problem because Panda was supposed to finish watching most of the Ghibli films with me by the time I made it back into college. You want to know what? When I made it back into college 2 days ago, nigga. You want to know when we made that promise? 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago.
Oh,
And you're just like, I want to play with Siege, blah, blah, blah. I want to play Siege. Panda, come on. You're cheating on me
But
with
the
JC
new
Green.
the new DLC just came
Who
out.
cares?
And I got
Panda, are you cheating on me?
no.
Yes, you are.
I'm sorry.
You were supposed to watch Castle in the Sky.
I
with me.
know.
You were
We
supposed
will.
to watch.
Damn,
you
that's-
were supposed
that's
to
the
build
good
a
one,
grave
too.
for fireflies. You know, we were supposed to deliver with Kiki's broom. And you want to know what you did to me?
He hasn't seen Kiki yet.
We Princess Mononoke'd, and then he was like, "I'm gone, OKK."
Brenda,
Like,
you haven't
No.
seen Kiki yet.
No, because we've
I haven't
been
shown him.
going through.
No.
We've been just going.
He ha-
You know what? We'll watch it next week.
next week, nigga, it's. Oh yeah,
It's Spider-Man.
Probably Saturday.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I guess we can watch it next week, which will be probably last week for the people viewing this podcast.
Yeah.
Corey
Or this
sounds
week.
so fucking sad.
Yeah. By the time you're watching this
I-
podcast,
you know what? I am.
We'll
I
be
am.
watching.
I am, because Panda and I would sit down, we would talk about the themes, like after watching like Princess Mononoke, we were like, oh, the cycle of hatred and this ecology,
Oh,
blah blah
dude,
blah.
that was so great.
After Spirited Away, we were just like, oh, greed feeds into greed. Oh, we get it. And then after everything, just nothing. I just wanted to talk about Castle in the Sky with you, Panda. Do I have to go yandere mode on you, Panda?
No. Let's go back to Moe mode.
Do you hear that knock on your door?
Yeah.
That's
Hello.
me.
Oh.
Open the door. Open the door.
What is going on?
Hello.
What is going on? I'm scared.
Oh my god.
Is it over? Is this podcast over yet?
No. We need to talk about Spider Cop.
All right, okay, wait, okay. Before we go there, I just want to say one thing. For anyone who has an Amazon Prime, watch the show Jack Ryan, Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan.
And if you don't have Amazon Prime, just watch
Pirate it.
Jack Ryan.
And by the way, everyone, this podcast was sponsored by Amazon Prime.
This podcast is sponsored by
wish.
Amazon
I
Prime. But but for real, Jack Ryan is honestly, it's one of the better shows I've seen. It's one of the better things I've seen that deals with the U.S. versus the Middle East and shit like that. Where the main
Yeah, you keep going.
Yeah, so the show's basically this dude named Jack Ryan, CIA. He sees shit going on in the Middle East, and it's like, this is terrorist shit. We gotta stop that. And so he tries to stop it. And so the whole show is basically Jack Ryan trying to figure out what the next step is, what these terrorists are doing. And the terrorists are just always one step ahead. They're always planning ahead. They're always fucking beating shit out. And I think the best part about this show is that it's not one of those shows or movies where you're always on the American side and you're always seeing the Americans win. It's one of those shows where it explores the characters on the enemy side, the terrorists. It explores their families, the kids, how they think, how the families really don't want to be with this kind of lifestyle, how they're actually like, this is not good. This is not okay. This is not healthy for kids.
There's not like a clear cut of good and bad in the show. Like, it's not telling you that the terrorists are particularly bad, and it's not telling you that the Americans are particularly good, because they have scenes in the show, which I love the guy in the show who is the surveillance officer who goes to a casino, but like the surveillance officer.
Yeah. Like, he actually has a big episode later on in the series.
Oh yeah, really? Oh, nice.
Yeah.
But like he's like, his first like introduction is like him like killing a guy like in the Middle East. He's just sniping people like because he's an American guy, and I don't even think he does it because he needs to. He does it because he's an American and he thinks it would be fun, or like he thinks that like it's not explained fully, but it's kind of like it's a game that he does with his friend who also is working in the surveillance room with him, and it's kind of him like dealing with him killing innocent kind of people in the Middle East. And like what that all means, and it's just like, man, is that person bad or is that person good? Because later on he does something else that you can deem as good, and it's just like, well, like what's going on here? You don't really know. And so overall the writing quality, it really it lets you sympathize with these characters, not towards the actions they have, but towards how they feel towards the West, and just like how much hate and disdain they have. Like, because later on, something really bad, or something we can do something really good. Like the same person. Like, and there's no clear cut.
It's a really good show. So if you have Amazon Prime, really do check it out. If you don't, Pirate Bay is available for you.
Yeah.
So
I'm surprised that the show hasn't gotten more like controversy over it. Like, I haven't seen any, because the show is like literally like you could say like, I'm surprised I haven't seen any like the show saying it sympathizes with terrorists. Like the show is like sympathizer terrorist like show or something like that. Like, and
because it still shows the terrorists doing really heinous shit.
Yeah, but it's also like sympathizing with them, like showing that they're real people, showing that they have lives, showing that like they're not like just evil monsters like the U.S. wants people to think they are. So like I'm surprised I haven't seen like some really stupid people out there making news or headlines about how this show is like, you know, a terrorist sympathizer show.
I think that's the thing though. I think the way they produce the show, they do it in such a good way, in such a way that it's like, you can't really make people hate it over how they present the message. Like, it's a good show. Well, in the promotion as well, like in the trailers, you don't really even see like the terrorist like sides of it. Like you just see Jack Ryan. So it kind of keeps people away from it who are just like, oh, this is probably like a generic like military show. But it's not. That's the thing. That's the thing that really surprised me, actually. I was waiting to go into the show thinking, it's just going to be a dumb action show. It's going to be like a 5 or 6. And I finished it like, this is a really good fucking show. I thought Jack Ryan was going to be like, oh my gosh, it's Jason Bourne. Yeah. Like, I thought it was going to be like that. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
And remind me where we can watch the show again?
Oh, Amazon Prime. Guys, Amazon Prime. If you guys have an Amazon Prime account, be sure to check it out on Amazon Prime.
Why are you guys advertising Amazon Prime? I thought we were sponsored by Netflix.
Oh. No, we're sponsored by Amazon Prime, Corey. What the fuck are you talking about?
What the fuck?
Whoa.
So we're not sponsored by Hulu?
No. This week we're sponsored by Amazon Prime. Next week,
subscribe to Swagbucks.
Wow, and y'all can go watch Jack Ryan on Netflix.
A Crunchyroll original, Jack Ryan.
Crunchyroll original is available HTML5. Only subtitles though. You can't remove the subtitles at all.
Yeah. But Corey, where can you watch Jack Ryan?
Oh, you can watch it in my asshole.
Oh.
Okay.
Man, that was a bad joke. All right, next.
You already didn't even go down every single streaming service. I could say Showtime. I could say AMC. I could say... Oh, yeah, I could have.
Yeah, no shit.
Huh.
Have you guys seen
Could have said
Spider
high
Cop.
dives.
Can we talk about Spider Cop?
We can.
Ooh.
Spider-Man.
Okay, well,
No, Spider Cop.
4.
he's not there. Wait, Corey, he's not there yet.
Oh, he's not a Spider
He's
Cop?
not
Oh,
he's
No,
not
I'm
there
not.
yet.
You did.
Not
Spider
Spider-Cop
Cop.
yet. I just started. Spider-Man PS4 came out like literally today as we were recording this. And
Well,
it's
last night, if you bought it digitally, like I did.
Yeah.
Oh well,
And
you
this-
know what?
Oh, well, I haven't... Don't worry about it.
Today is the
digital too.
release date.
Well, it's... From what I played so far, the gameplay is like butter. Oh
It
my
is.
god.
Dude, I started
It's
swinging
like-
around that world, and I was just like, bruh.
I wasn't ready for it.
So-
I'm Spooder Man.
So
I was...
as soon as I got into the world, I was like, I feel like I'm back in Spider-Man PS2 right now. And then as soon as I
same.
got more used to the controls, I was like, oh yeah, this is better. Oh yeah, this is way better.
I was...
Oh yeah, this
I
is
was
10
kinda-
times better than the fucking
It-
original
and-
Spider-Man game.
As I'm just kind of swinging around, I'm getting like a little bit anxious though, because I'm thinking, is someone gonna release a balloon and we're gonna have to fucking fetch it, or do I have to fucking deliver pizzas, like, and have that soundtrack in the background?
Yeah.
Remember that soundtrack?
Yep.
Yeah.
It sounds like some distorted, like creepypasta whistle.
Oh, so bad, so bad. But
And
Yeah,
and
dude, I
Corey,
love it.
the more you level up, the more they give you in terms of you get more speed when you're moving across and you're web slinging.
Yes.
You get more jump. You get more all this shit.
Oh.
It like by the time you're like level 15, level 20, you're just like, this is amazing. I feel like I'm literally just a bullet crossing across Manhattan right now. It's so good.
a lot of Spider-Man games. I've played Spider-Man 1, 2, 3, Web of Shadows, Ultimate Spider-Man,
Yeah.
Amazing Spider-Man 1. I think I played that one.
Yeah.
And I played the Amazing Spider-Man 2 one. But this, by far, has the best web slinging in any
is
Spider-Man game
so
that I've
good.
touched.
yeah.
It's butter. It is.
And I love that you have to attach to a building with your web.
Yeah.
It's not like it's in the air.
It's not in the air. It's-
Yeah.
Yo, Spider-Man be attaching to Jupiter in the fucking
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2. Jesus. Fucking
Oh
just,
my God.
but yeah,
And
Mhm.
and the web shooters have like you actually it's just like you gotta charge it. Like it's like
it's
you use,
momentum.
like,
It's momentum
yeah,
based.
or like also like you got like when you like fight with people, there's like a
Oh, yeah.
amount, and then you gotta recharge it.
Because there's specific gadgets. You're gonna have up to 8 gadgets in
Ooh,
terms of web shooters. So like you have like electric shooters, you have bombs and all that shit.
Ooh, nice.
So yeah, you have multiple gadgets. You'll unlock them as you progress through the game. And
Yeah, but-
yeah.
For the story so far, I just played like the opening like 45 minutes or something.
You
But
beat Fisk.
I beat Wilson Fisk, which is
Yeah.
not a spoiler. It's literally the first thing you hear when you play the game. And I'm playing. I'm just like, this is what I want a Spider-Man movie to be. I don't want high school anymore. Can we get out of it? I hate it. I hate high school Peter Parker. I've always hated it in the movies, mainly because we haven't had high school Peter Parker in the comic books in the last like 25 years or like 30. I hate so. When I'm playing Spider-Man PS4, I'm like, this is what I always wanted out of a movie. This is what I need. So like,
Yeah.
I'm like,
What do you have against my high schooler?
dude, I don't know. It's so overly done, and it's so just. Why do we have to start it there?
We have to start it there because
have
the
to.
general. No, okay. For movies, we have to start it there
No, we
because
don't.
for the general
You can-
audience,
Everybody
it's
knows
going-
who Spider-Man is.
it's going to be more accessible for the general audience.
No, it won't.
It
You can
will.
just have. No, it won't.
will.
No,
Guys.
You can just have Spider-Man
Guys.
be Spider-Man.
Guys,
Like,
we're getting something very important.
if
Aunt May is actually hot in the new Spider-Man films. That's what makes it accessible.
You know what? That's true. She is like
I'd
normal
fuck Aunt May.
age.
But
I'd fuck her.
Panda, don't they I mean, in Tom Holland's they haven't because he starts as a sophomore, but in right, he's a sophomore, right? I'm pretty.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
He's
sure.
like a freshman or something.
No, he's a
still-
sophomore.
I
He's a
still
sophomore.
don't want-
Sophomore.
I
yeah,
still
yeah.
watch it.
So
Okay.
yeah, he's a sophomore. So, but in like the Andrew Garfield one, they take him out of high school in the second one. In Spider-Man 1 with Tobey Maguire, he's in high school for like the first 10 minutes and then he's out of it. So, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you're overcomplicating a situation that's not really a situation.
No,
I
but
feel
like we had
it's
to
just-
like.
I feel like that's your
The
head
first
canon.
one he was in. No, the first one he was in the original one. He was in high school.
Yeah, but he
Listen,
leaves. He graduates in like the first quarter of the film.
I know, but then the second one, he was then the Amazing
He's in
Spider-Man. He was in
university.
Amazing Spider-Man. He was in high school, and then
And
he
he
graduated in Amazing Spider-Man 2.
You know, I
Okay.
think there's a way to. I think there's a way to appease everyone.
I'm saying that he's
Now-
always stuck like in that rotating high school.
And here's the way you can appease everyone, Panda.
But-
We make Spider-Man Elementary School the movie.
But here's the thing. What I'm saying is,
Wait, what?
can we have that movie, please?
We put.
Can we have
Dude,
a elementary school Spider-Man?
Are you tired of Spider-Man being a high schooler and a college kid? Well, now he's in elementary school, my nigga.
Yeah, I'm fine with him being college.
That would be a good one. But you're gonna get a good Spider-Man film though. You're gonna get fucking whatchamacallit, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse coming in December.
That's true. He's
I
older.
can't,
Yeah,
I
that
can't
shit
wait.
was-
Ah, but he's in high school, and you're okay with that now, huh?
Yeah,
Because
because
he's
it's
black, 'cause he's black.
Because it's Miles
Because he's
Morales
black.
and he's in high school.
No, the simple fact is because he's black.
Oh my god.
I got a thing with Miles Morales too, but like that's just a whole thing where a lot of Spider-Man fans are actually kind of mad about where Miles is in the comics right now.
I haven't followed the comics in a while.
So like
Dude, I'm
Miles
so hyped for that film.
Miles is an Ultimate Spider-Man character. Like he's from the Ultimate Universe.
yeah,
Yeah.
And Spider-Man, the whole basis of like Miles and why he's so cool and like how his character functions and like works as a character is predicated on Peter Parker dying, and that's how like Miles kind of goes like, oh shit, like I really like looked up to Spider-Man, and I need to kind of maybe take that responsibility onto myself. So bringing him into like the 616 universe in the main universe of Marvel in the comic books kind of ruined his character right now because they redid his origin story and it's really bad.
what's the
And a
new
lot of
origin
people-
story?
I don't even remember
Damn.
all that much. It's just really that like I listened to it and I'm like that's bad. And
So-
and then I looked it up and everybody's just like, yeah, that's bad. And I'm just and I'm just like, oh no.
So I'm gonna say this right now. The Miles Morales is around Act 1, beginning Act 2. So far the way they're handling him, fucking superb.
Okay.
Like, okay, so for the first bit of the game, the story isn't all too amazing. It's very run of the mill. It's Spider-Man. You're Spider-Man.
Doing
swinging
spider
around,
stuff.
doing spider shit. Act 1, the end of Act 1, shit gets insane. Shit gets
Yeah.
really
Good.
fucking crazy, and
Yeah.
like the story really picks up. Like you
Ooh.
start to really get invested
Okay.
with the characters.
Then
I
okay.
can't
So
wait for that.
that's
Can't wait.
wait for
Okay.
that. That's
Yeah,
when shit gets
yeah,
interesting.
I got
Only-
over. Yeah.
Like
I can't wait for that. But like
No.
into the Spider-Verse movie, I like when I saw like Peter Parker show up in the trailers, I kind of got a little worried. I was just like, oh no, like Can we-
I really want it to just. I mean, it's cool.
I
they're
hope
doing
it's
Spider
just
Verse.
mostly like
Miles. Yeah, I want.
Be-
It could just be a good Miles film. It doesn't need to have Peter Parker in it, but we'll see in December.
Hey, but then I saw my girl Spider-Gwen in there.
Dude,
and I was
Oh.
like, yo!
Just
love
make
how Spider-Gwen
just
looks
let
in
how,
that movie.
just let
I
Spider-Gwen have her.
love that
They
outfit.
just need to let Spider-Gwen have her own movie.
Thick.
No,
Spider-Gwen's
not the
outfit
Have you
though
seen-
is
have you seen how she
amazing.
looks just in general, like her haircut
Yeah.
and everything?
Yeah, she looks awesome.
Fuck, man.
Spider-Gwen. When I saw Spider-Gwen, I was like, woo! We got all the representation in here, boy.
I'm
No.
saying,
Well, diverse-
you know,
this
in
is
the
you know the
MC,
Guardian
in the
Spice.
MCU movies.
Fuck off.
I'm Guardian
fuck off.
Spice. We got a black, an overage fucking college white kid and a girl. This is diversity.
Yeah, we diverse. We diverse spiders.
We're diverse Spider-Man.
I hope they don't bring in the web
Diverse
of life.
Oh, the spy diverse. Oh, bars.
I hope they
the
don't.
spy diverse.
I hope. Oh,
Spy diverse.
That's awful.
That's the
That's
the
awful.
sequel title. I hope they don't like use the whole web of life and the spider god thing.
What?
Okay.
What?
Okay, the last 10 years of
shit.
Spider-Man's comic history has kind of ruined the character.
Okay.
But yeah, so like, there's this whole thing where like Spider-Man didn't get his powers from a radioactive spider. It was actually the Spider God.
Oh my god.
And it bit
Oh
him.
yeah.
And like it get like there's
You
a
know
lot
what-
of
you know what would be an interesting
stupid
adaptation?
stuff with Spider-Man.
You know what would be an interesting adaptation?
What?
Superior Spider-Man.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be
I would like
fucking sick.
I would love. Here's the thing. I would love an animated movie. Or they just do it in the MCU at some point. That'd be
Or they can do it in the game.
cool. Oh,
The
that'd be
deal,
cool.
one of the DLCs.
DLC.
Also, actually, I want to talk about
I'd
that.
pay an extra $30 if they just did like a whole like long DLC for that. I'd do that.
So I actually want to talk about the DLC. So you know how the first DLC is going to be Felicia Hardy, right?
Yeah, Black Cat. Yeah,
They set that up in the main game.
makes
They
sense.
they set up the DLC.
Because they have Silver Sable in the main game, don't they?
Yep.
And then one of the
she's one of the main
DLCs, the last DLC, like literally is named like Silver Lining, and I'm just like, that's gonna be Silver Sable DLC.
But like, there's like mini quests that you do after a bit in the game. Corey, you should be nearing that with where you're at, but you start to do these like Felicia Hardy quests, like these is it Black Cat?
Yeah, Black Cat.
Okay, I always forget. It's so close to
I know,
Catwoman. It's
because
like
Catwoman. Yeah.
yeah, fuck.
Weird.
I fucking hate Marvel and DC, but you get to a point where it's like, oh, you start doing these quests, and once you finish the quest line and all that, it's like, oh, this is the setup. This is where it leads into the actual DLC story. So it's not just like a little pointless like, oh, just do this shit around the map and shit. It actually is like, oh, this is where it begins. Okay, that's cool.
I feel
So-
like I feel like Insomniac was told to do that by Sony because
That's fine.
I know, it's totally fine because like they're doing good with it. But I feel like they were told to do that because of the Black Cat and then the Silver Sable movie that was announced like a long time ago. Remember that?
Nope.
That Sony's gonna be doing?
Nope.
Yeah.
I don't remember
So-
that. I don't know what that is. No.
Yeah, Black Cat. They're gonna make a Black Cat movie in the Venom universe that they have going, and then they're gonna make a Silver Sable movie, which nobody knows who Silver Sable is, and nobody cares about Silver Sable. So why are they making a movie about her?
You know, they should just make a movie about Spider-X.
They should make
Actually-
a freaking Silk movie. That's what I want.
They
That'd
need
be
to make a
cool.
movie
That'd be cool. I
from
want
Miguel
a Silk
O'Hara.
movie.
But do it in the MCU
Yeah.
because she needs to be connected to Spider-Man. So
But
Damn.
Actually,
damn.
so I
I
didn't
feel so bad for all these people not interested in Spider-Man listening right
yeah,
now.
man, that sounds like a
Spider-Man
perfect issue.
2
Right.
episodes.
Talk about anime, you fucking coons.
Fuck you.
No,
but,
I was speaking for the audience. That's
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
know, I
thinking
know,
right
I know.
now.
Oh,
I love Spider-Man.
Oh.
I'm enjoying this.
So actually, can I say I didn't know who Mr. Negative was until like they started announcing this game and shit.
I didn't
because-
either.
Yeah, me neither.
So once his story picks up, it's really good. They're
Yeah.
really doing a good job establishing his character. Like I feel this game has some really wholesome moments.
Yeah.
Like Corey, did you had the birthday party, right?
Oh, I'm about to. Or yeah, I'm about to. I think.
Like some of the dialogue in this game actually makes you feel really nice and really heartfelt inside. And so,
Wow,
and
for once.
Yeah. Fuck off. But no, but like the way they're establishing the characters and the villains and everything so far in the game, it's been really great. Just the game is great. The gameplay is great. The fighting is fantastic. The fighting is literally a refined version of the Dark Knight games. Like, it's literally the Dark Knight games, but a bit better. And it's just so
I
good.
knew the game was going to be great, mainly because mostly every PlayStation exclusive game that's come out for the PS4 has been great.
Yeah.
And
You're
I'm
right.
like, so when I see one happening, I'm like, I don't even need to see anything. I know it's gonna
also
be great,
Insomniac, dude.
pre-ordered. Yeah, it's also Insomniac, so you know it's going to be awesome, and they're meant to make a Spider-Man game, and it shows. It's awesome.
Like the way I love how everyone was scared that it's gonna be a downgrade from the E3 demo, and then the game came out and it's actually an upgraded version of the E3 demo.
it's so funny. People are just like, oh look, the puddles, and it's just like, did you see the other screenshots that were released? They look better than the E3 footage. Like, are you dumb?
I don't know. I love this game.
Yeah.
I've been enjoying it. It might be my game of the year, but that's only because I haven't been playing games this year. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Did
See,
you guys?
I don't play games at all, but like Spider-Man is one of the reasons I want to get a PS4, so I'm just waiting to have the money and then I'm gonna get on this shit. Which is why I've been kind of silent, but I have one request, and that's that we call this episode Spider-Man I Can't Believe It's Not Butter, just because Corey has been saying that the web swinging feels like butter for like an hour, so
I'm okay with that.
Oh yeah, that shit ain't no fucking margarine, my dude. Like that shit butter. That shit is some wholesome ass butter. That is like some butter you put at the bottom of the pan before you fucking fry an egg. That's like some good butter. Oof.
I don't like butter.
That good butter.
Spider-Man.
You don't like butter?
No, only on.
Are you human?
No.
First,
I
of all,
only like butter on popcorn, and that's it. I don't like butter.
You know, I don't like butter, but I like butter on this one thing.
That's it.
Oh,
That's it. I don't like butter anywhere else. I don't like it.
But you like butter?
No.
You like butter. You like one form of butter. You can't say you dislike butter.
No, I can. I definitely can.
No, you can't.
I definitely can.
You don't dislike butter. Because you like butter.
No.
Oh my god.
Because I have a friend
who
hates
You have a friend
Enough
who hates
about
what?
butter.
What? Potatoes?
Yes.
Yeah,
literally potatoes.
Wait, who hates potatoes?
My friend.
Who hates potatoes?
She hates it. She can't.
Is she
She can't eat French fries.
What?
They ain't gonna bite.
It's gross to her. It's gross to her.
Does she afraid they have worms in them or dirt?
No, it's just
Nigga,
gross.
you clean that shit off. Oh my god.
I don't like
Wow.
butter.
Moving away from
People don't like potatoes.
Spooderman.
Moving
Chief,
away
do you
from
like carrots?
No.
Yeah, carrots are nice. Yeah.
Wait, you don't like carrots?
Carrots are fucking gross.
I
Excuse me.
don't like carrots either.
You fucking microwave a hot dog, okay? I don't want to talk to you.
Who doesn't microwave a hot dog?
What?
Corey's just losing it right now.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
When I say white people can't season their food, they don't season their food. When I
not
talk
white.
to y'all don't even eat food. So what's the point in living?
Carrots are gross, dude.
Oh my days.
This definitely explains Ethiopia. But anyways, what were you gonna say, Chief?
Tell us about. Chief, tell us about Black Clover.
Is it black over?
What?
Almost over?
What the fuck is going on? Did I miss something?
No, Corey's just being stupid.
I'm not being stupid. I'm asking the real questions about food, my dude. I must know these things for our eventual meetup.
All right.
Cyberpunk 2077 looks like it has fucking phenomenal gameplay.
I'm gonna go take a shit.
The game.
What?
What?
Because he didn't watch it.
No,
Yeah, go
I've actually
go
been
ahead,
holding it in
Alejandro.
for a while.
Alejandro, go ahead, do it.
Cyberpunk's
So-
gameplay is
so-
like butter.
Okay, don't take my phrase about butter, okay? Now, here we go. Cyber 2077's gameplay is like butter. It is.
So you just had to repeat it to make sure everyone knows it's your thing.
Yeah.
It's that creamy vanilla, my dude. Like, it is that good sauce, that fucking chili sauce, my dude.
I
Like-
love that the character creator, and then how you can, I don't know, at least, did you see like the thing when like she woke up and then she went to the window and then she could pick night or day on the thing, like,
That's awesome.
like to make it see like what she wanted to see. And I was wondering if like, I don't know what.
It's like the game is like the world looks so fully realized,
Yeah.
and it's like they built from like the ground up, like everything.
Yeah.
And like that's what I really, because Alejandro doesn't know shit about Witcher 3. Have you played Witcher 3?
I played like an hour of it and then I didn't care.
Okay,
But
I played
I did buy it again, so I'm gonna.
I
try it.
played like over 100 hours of that game. Like that doesn't usually happen for me with AAA games like that.
Yeah.
one of the main things that was really like good about The Witcher 3, like actually phenomenal, was that all the side quests were like extremely different in the sense that each of them had their own sort of like story behind them. Like we live in a world where like the Ubisoftification of games is apparent.
Yeah, it's
like repetitive side quests, blah blah blah. But like The Witcher 3, it has like those things, but it manages to like weave in like a narrative with each and every single different mission that you do, and I really appreciate that.
That's what games should do. Every side quest should matter. I would rather have you do 12 really good long like hour 2 hour side quests that matter rather than 50 different like things that don't matter.
And something that's like fun and has like a story. Like one of my main issues with Final Fantasy 15 was the fact that literally you go back to the same dude. He's like, "Hey, get me this rock," and then you're like, you get the rock, you go back to him. It's like, "Okay, get me this other rock." Okay, you go back to him. "Okay, get me this other rock." And it's just the same mission, just reskinned.
Final Fantasy 15 was just a mess.
Final Fantasy 15 is like the fucking best 5 out of 10 I've ever played. It's awful.
Exactly. Like
it's
the
so
game,
bad
like the gameplay is really great.
Yeah,
but like everything else sucks.
And The Witcher 3, it had like a board game in there, a card game in there. It was called Gwent, and that was so popular enough that they made it into its own game.
Yeah,
there's just so much of that, so much crafting. Dude, the map, right when you think the map's big enough, they introduce another map.
Yeah.
Like that map that you're playing on right now isn't even like the full game.
What's cool?
Like they have this whole entire island that I think is about as big as Skyrim that you haven't even touched yet.
Wow. What's cool about the Cyberpunk gameplay is like you're walking around the city and you see like it's not just generic like NPCs. Like you see like different religions or different like cults of people like walking around, and like everybody's unique. Like it's not just the same 10 civilian models they made walking around.
Yeah, I think the first person really works with that because you feel like you're in this city with like this bustling crowd that you get like really immersed into your character.
Yeah.
Because like in comparison, if that was like a third person thing, I don't know, it'd be kind of like a mess. I think when you're walking through like cities and stuff like that, like overpopulated cities, like.
Maybe.
I don't know, man. Like, just being, like, there with, like, the eyes of your character in that cyberpunk world is perfect.
The way they made the game, definitely third person wouldn't work now. Because of the way they did gameplay with the gunplay and that. It just, the abilities wouldn't work. You can't do it. So, I'm fine with it. I'll play it for sure. I mean, obviously.
And niggas act like they don't play fucking Fallout and Skyrim in first person.
I'm getting Fallout 76 and I play that in first person.
A lot of niggas play Skyrim and Fallout in first person. And those niggas complaining that another RPG's in first person. Don't make any sense to me.
That's true. Everybody's played Skyrim. Like, what? Like, how? And that third person sucks in that game.
Yeah. I guess they wanted Mass Effect. Yeah. I guess Andromeda, this is what happens when Andromeda sucked.
Yeah, they're just like, oh, well, fuck.
And Alejandro he's still out there, is he?
He is.
Wow.
But
how big do you think it is?
But now, Black Clover. Wait, okay. How big is this poop?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm gonna say as big as like an iPhone 8 Plus.
I'm just kind of imagining like an Allosaurus. I think that's the one with the long neck, like just kind of like coming out and out and out and out. Not even a giraffe, like the Allosaurus. Like it's just Whoa.
How big do Chief? How big do you think it is?
It's
I don't want to think about it, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's like the Eiffel Tower from Starlight Review or Tokyo Tower, wherever the fuck it is. I think it's Tokyo Tower.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, Chief, Black Clover.
Yeah, please.
Okay, so it was recently announced that the Black Clover anime isn't gonna end at the 51st episode. It's gonna take like a month off and then just continue. So Studio Pierrot are really making this like an old style, continuously airing, drawn out, long shonen adaptation. And it's just, I mean, okay, if the network that it airs on in Japan, TV Tokyo, have demanded it be like that, then fair enough. But it just seems kind of ridiculous in this day and age where there are so many, like most shonen series that get like long running manga or even short running, they get adapted into seasonal shows, and there's little to no filler. The animation is, if it's not great, it's at least consistently looks nice, like something like Food Wars, and then you have things like Kuroko and My Hero that are animated well, and it just doesn't make sense for them to make Black Clover in this way, but they're insisting on it. And some of the animation in the latter part of the, I guess what you could call season 1, even though it's going to run forever now, have just been completely baffling. Like, they just look terrible, and it makes zero sense for a production company to make a show like this when they're like, when its competitors, like the shows that compete with Black Clover, aren't made like that. But I don't know. I guess Japan what they want.
I think they kind of see the tea leaves, and they're just like, if we end the show for like half a year or a year to kind of recoup our funds and kind of plan out our next season, then the fan base will leave and go to all the other shonens that are starting up before the next season
like the
would
Promised
come out.
Neverland,
yes. So I think they're just like, we're just going to continue it to keep our fan base going just enough that we make a profit from, like, you know, word of mouth of the show, so then people will go and buy like some material. I think they're trying to like make it profitable instead of like making it look good.
That makes total sense. Yeah, like,
they're just like, we don't have to make it look good. We just need the show to keep going, so then people will, you know, go buy the merch in the manga.
That makes perfect sense. It's just kind of, I mean, maybe audiences there don't care as much, but like, about if the, like, especially the young kids who it's targeted at, but you watch it every week and you just see like how terrible it looks in like actual keyframes, and you just like, this is bad and it could be better. And I know you can say whatever you want about Black Clover's story, but I feel like regardless of how bad a series might be in your eyes, I think any show deserves a better adaptation than what Studio Pierrot is currently doing. But if they're being asked to make it this way by the TV Tokyo because maybe it's profiting or whatever and getting high ratings, I don't really know about that stuff. But if that's why, then fair enough, they have to do what their contract says. But I think the show will suffer for it, and I think it would, like, all the flaws that are inherent to Black Clover's story would still exist if the anime adaptation was better, but at least people who got turned away because it was just a shoddy production would maybe have given it a chance. And I think it's a shame that
I would have probably kept with
continue
it.
On this track.
I would have probably kept with it if it looked good. And
exactly.
But it was bad, and it just didn't look good. And I gave it like 10 episodes. And I dropped it. I just couldn't take it anymore. And cause like I think the last thing I saw was like, the pink-haired girl or whatever, her power like went out of control. She couldn't like control.
Oh, Noelle, yeah.
And then like they were trying to get her to calm down, and I just was just like, I'm not into this. So. Yeah,
I mean, is Ale back? I mean, he can attest to this as well. The manga is a much more enjoyable experience.
Alejandro's still in the bathroom.
Alejandro just said peace out to this podcast.
My nigga just fucking opened the gate of Babylon in there. Holy shit. My nigga's fucking Archer. Oh my god.
But it's okay, we don't.
Dude, what if Alejandro is opening his Noble Phantasm right now? What if his shit is his Noble Phantasm? Like, all of a sudden he's sitting on the toilet and he just like, Plop Master or something like that.
It was a pretty painful shit, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh shit,
he unlimited blade works all over that toilet.
How was Tokyo Tower?
What?
You just shout out Tokyo Tower, right?
Okay.
It was.
Are we still recording?
Yeah.
And one more question:
Why?
Was the Allosaurus dead?
What?
When it came out of you, was the Allosaurus dead?
Corey, just shut up.
Please, just shut the fuck up, bro.
So let's get into some questions and comments. So,
what? How long is this podcast?
On the last episode of the podcast, somebody wrote down in the comment section they wanted a freaking timeline. Well, you're gonna get a timeline, and it's gonna be a messed up timeline because this episode was fucked. So
yeah, of course,
you're getting your timeline,
and God.
We listen.
Oh,
I don't.
what is the timeline for this one?
Oh God.
Hey,
well, look down look down in the description and you'll see it.
As you're listening, Panda, just like make markers in your Audacity or some shit like that.
I will.
Where everything is, so it'll be easy.
I will.
Yeah, dude. That's what I would do.
This one guy, that well spoken, said in the comments. He said, "Will you think Mysterio will use Uncle Ben illusions against Peter Parker in Far From Home?" Yeah, no. I don't think he will either. I think.
How would he know? How would he know that?
Yeah, unless like he knew who Peter was, then he probably could make illusions of Peter Parker, of Uncle Ben. But he won't. He probably won't know. I don't think.
And also, if Mysterio is not a New York character set also in England like Spider-Man, but he is an English character and he's meeting Spider-Man for the first time, if that's how they choose to adapt that, how is he? He's just not. He's not gonna know shit. He's not gonna know to be able to use that.
Unless like he like looked him up.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I don't think he would. I think thematically that would be great. Like if it was in a different circumstance than what the movie's gonna be.
Yeah, seeing him deal with that would be interesting as fuck.
It'd be interesting.
Not likely to happen.
I can see a ton of different characters. I could see them doing it with Carnage, and I could see them doing it with Mysterio. But they're not gonna do it with Mysterio. That's just out of the question for this movie. Yeah, but for me, I want like them to like do more with Uncle Ben, not like show his death again. We don't need that, but like mention him
give
more.
us the great power comes great responsibility quote. We need to do that one more time.
Yeah,
we need
that's
that
a
again.
good line. You need to do it again.
Yeah,
yeah.
You can't ever do that too many times. You always need to do it. Always.
Yeah.
Every movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what was there was another question, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Who's it from?
This one's from Jose Lewis, and he asked, "What's the weirdest anime we've ever
Oh
seen?"
shit!
What was that? What was that spanking anime girl?
The one that answered.
Ningen Dao Butsen or something like that.
Ningen Dao Butsen, the fucking 3-minute thing. Yeah, that was weird. If I were to say some weird ones, anything made by Ikuhara is fucking bizarre, but I love all of his works. So that's like Yuri Kuma, Revolutionary Girl Utena, and Mawaru Penguin Drum. Those are all fucking great works, but Jesus Christ, he's fucking weird as fuck.
Penguin Drum's not that weird.
Penguin Drum is bizarre by anime standards. It really is.
I want to say it's like, I don't know.
It is. It totally is. On a rewatch, that shit's so bizarre. Everything makes sense. Everything makes narrative and thematic sense. It's just the presentation of it is so fucking weird.
For me,
by that standard, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is one of the weirdest.
I mean, that is a weird. I mean, JoJo is a weird show.
Yeah,
that is weird.
JoJo, you have a
weird.
fucking you have a talking pimple on Joseph Joestar's arm.
I
like,
love that.
Yeah.
I love it.
If that's not weird.
I think one of the weirdest animes I've seen is Gyo.
Yeah, Gyo is bizarre.
is freaking weird. It doesn't make any sense.
That is Junji Ito. That is
Gyo, fucking
Gyo, whatever you want to say.
Giovanni.
Yeah, Giovanni.
Read
My
the manga.
nigga
Don't
Giovanni.
watch the anime. That movie was trash. The manga was really cool.
Mayoiga was awful, but weird. It was just a weird experience. A fucking giant penguin fucking chases around kids and shit like that.
Yeah.
There was a giant nipple
There's a giant
monster.
bee.
There was a giant bee. There was Thomas the Tank.
Yeah,
there was Love Pond, who was screaming about murder every single 2 seconds.
Oh my
There's the
gosh.
hippopotamus song from the first episode.
Dude, that
I mean,
hippo
if
song
we're
is
going-
amazing.
If we're going
they-
by standards of just weird anime, Kuroko's pretty fucking weird.
Uh,
They're literally throwing kamehamehas and fucking basketballs, so...
Pop Team Epic is really out there.
Yeah.
What you got any weird
Okay.
ones?
Bikini Warriors is pretty fucking weird.
I mean, it depends how we're defining weird, because again, like what Ale said about Kuroko, like if you could look at that as being weird, but to be honest, like it seemed relatively normal. If you like, it's just anime, so
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
the fact that they can do like Kameo waves when they play basketball is just kind of normal. But I mean, when I first saw Kisses, I can't remember how old I was, but that was really weird to me at the time. I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Dude.
But I mean, I've become kind of desensitized to that over time just because I've been exposed to more weird things than just hentai. So like, but yeah, I'd in terms of just anime, I'd probably say Kiss Sis just to be a normie scroll.
Kiss
Corey.
Sis is weird. It's
What's up, Alejandro?
You know what's a really fucking weird anime?
What?
Plastic Nason.
Oh,
That shit was
I saw
fucking
an
retarded.
episode of that.
You haven't finished it?
No,
It's literally 25 minutes.
Well, I got time to watch other stuff like New Game Season 2.
Literally the entire
has a season
12
two?
episode show.
New Game? Yeah, it came out last year.
What? Oh,
Yeah,
I gotta
New
watch
Game
this
has-
show now.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
New Game's good.
Oh my god.
I don't know about this. I can't wait to see the second one. I heard the second one's better.
Well, damn.
Yeah, damn.
Anime's
Any more
weird.
questions?
Anime's weird.
Oh yeah,
Anime's
and
weird.
Monogatari. And Monogatari. Monogatari is one weird ride, but it's a fucking 10 out of 10 ride. Okay. Anything directed by
Compared to
Akiyuki
everything else,
Shimbo.
which- to
Shimbo
Okay,
himself is just weird.
The presentation is weird. Overall, the story?
The story, but like the presentation of said story is what makes it weird, though. That's the thing.
I guess. It's like if you just compare that to everything else, so it's just like it's just a supernatural story. What about it?
Okay. Well, any other questions, Panda?
No, that was it.
Wow, I have a question.
Okay.
Okay.
Who were we sponsored by? I know who. So since we're nearing the end of this podcast, I have to say, we weren't sponsored by Crunchyroll, or Amazon Prime, or Chatterbait, or Pornhub, or Xtube, or Xvideos, or Adult Friend Finder. We were actually sponsored. We were actually sponsored by Naruto Online.
Yes.
All right, that's the end of the
This is
episode,
time.
everyone. Thank you for watching the second episode of MAGcast. This is Spider-Man. I can't believe it's not butter. That's the title of the episode because apparently that's what that's the thing that the chief wanted to fucking call. What's
Damn.
I had a stroke.
Did you know you could play a Naruto online?
What's everyone's social media so Corey doesn't have to actually fucking talk about this shit? Please just hurry up, please.
Alright, so you can find all my
Panda,
shit
what's
on
your fucking
Reckless
social
Peggy.
media? Panda, what's your social media? Just say it,
The
please.
Panda Supreme on YouTube.
Hey, Panda Supreme Chief, what's your social media?
Who is SULY_ on everything?
Hey, who's Sully? Corey
Reckless Peggy, Reckless Peggy on
I am
everything.
John
Donate to my
Joy.
Patreon.
No more Naruto. Naruto Online is gay. That company could go kill itself for all I care.
Wrong. Bye.
Goodbye, everyone. We're sponsored by
Bye.
Naruto Online.